So I'm coming before you with a whole synopsis of my high school year because I just graduated yesterday, and I want to give you guys so much advice right now because it's really important that your high school experience will be what you want it to be, because you don't want to regret anything while you're in high school, and you don't want to have any type of hate or spitefulness towards high school. So beginning with high school freshmen, incoming freshmen, please do not get caught up in the limelight. Meaning that do not get caught up with trying to be popular, with trying to gain status from any upperclassmen or anybody from any school, because that's not what's going to help you in the long run. What's going to help you in the long run is having your grades together, having your shit done, basically. And I say that because my freshman year, I was all about that. I did not care what my parents said. I wanted to be popular so bad. So I did that. And it ended up, having a turmoil on my grade. It got to the point where my parents was like, we're not sending you to this school to be a fuck up. We're sending you to this school so that you can be somebody. So if you want to be a fuck up, you can go to any of these other schools out in LA. And I was just like, no. So, be mindful that your grades, your ninth grade year, have a serious effect on you for the long haul. Another piece of advice I would give is that your friends will not be your friends your senior year. I say that because most of your friends, are just as nervous as you are. And as soon as they get out of their cocoons, they're floating away to other people, and you will feel hurt because you're like, damn it, I was with this person. I was rocking with this person for a whole year. No, it's not gonna. It's just, that's just how it is. That's just how high school is. And it's cool, it's cool that your friends can branch out. It's a matter of you branching out. You got to branch out too, because you don't want to be stuck in that same place looking for, oh, where's Sheila? Oh, where's Larry? Larry and Sheila doing their own thing. They joined a club. That's another thing. Be active in your school. Don't sit around and sit up here and complain about the school activities, but you're not contributing to any school activities. I know for a fact that I contributed because I was in a Black Student Union Club. I was vice president. Even if I wasn't in ASB affairs, I felt like I was a part of it because I would vote for certain things. I would vote for, where would prom be at, all of this stuff. Even join your junior board, freshman board, any board that has something to do with your high school year, contribute to it, because at the end of the day, your high school experience is what you make it. Another piece of advice I would give to any junior becoming a senior is get your SAT scores ready. When I say get them ready, you need to start doing them, because I did them, and I was one of those people who was like, I don't want to do it, but I needed to do it because, in the long haul, it kind of affected my college acceptances. I I basically went out on a limb with it, and I just screwed it up, basically. I did not study. I did not do anything to really support myself in this, and I, ended up getting a low score. However, I did it, and I did it twice. So I would recommend that you guys get SAT books, take the SAT prep classes, look on the College Board website, and they even have exam questions to help you out. Just do anything that needs to be done in order to get prepared for it. Another thing, you need to start looking into colleges that you are interested in. You are interested in. Do not let your friends hustle you into taking you into schools they want you to get into, because in the long haul, you will not be with that person anymore. This is your life. You need to live it the way you want to live it. And I say that because, I've made decisions and I chose not to apply to too many schools, but that was my choice, and people gave me a lot of shit about that, and it bothered me because, you know, I'm thinking to myself, like, I'm doing something for Coco, and if I'm happy with it, why can't you be happy about it? But you got to understand that not a lot of people are going to be happy with the things that you do as long as you happy about the things that you do. And for all the upcoming seniors in high school, make sure that you get ready to pay certain amounts of money. You will be paying money before you get accepted, and you will be paying money when you get in. Depending on if you want a dorm, there are security deposits, there's fee waivers, there's fee application. Things you got to pay for. You got to pay for the application. In Cal States, I'm letting you know, it's $55. For UCs, I'm not sure, but you need to make sure you hit it up. You hit all the Cal States. All the schools will open October 1st. That's when they will open. That's when you need to start applying, and that's when you need to start coming up with ideas of what you want to do with yourself. And, you know, it's okay if you go in undeclared, but just know that you can't stick to that for too long. Another piece of advice I would like to give is that have fun no matter what. I participated in a lot of events, but sometimes I would be salty because of how they were going. And, you know, that kind of bummed it out because I was bumming it out. So don't bum out your high school experience because, you know, it's all what you make it. And another piece of advice I would give to you is to know your worth, because in high school you will definitely be tested to your limits, whether it be a relationship, whether it be with a friendship, or maybe even with teachers. You know, teachers will discourage you as well, and teachers will not teach for shit sometimes. Teachers will give up easily sometimes, and I'm not saying that for all teachers because most teachers don't do that, but I'm just saying in general, if you come across a teacher who does that, just know your worth, because knowing your worth gets you a very long way. When I say, you may think that has nothing to do with what I just said, but it has a lot to do with it, because when you know your worth, you know that you need to strive for excellence. You know you need to strive to do better because that's what you want, and that's what your parents will want you to do, and your family. And it'll have an effect on you later on if you don't. It's so crazy how high school can determine the path for your life, basically. And so you need to really keep that in mind and keep your focus on the right things. Another thing is balancing your social life with your academics. Don't try to be a social butterfly all the time, because there's going to be times where you really do need to sit down and, take a breather from your friends, even your family, and take care of your business. And, some people may never understand that because they're not in high school anymore and they're done with college. And many adults don't understand that. They believe it's rude when it's not rude. And some parents understand, but still have the nerve to ask you to do certain things. No, don't. So another piece of advice I will give is to remember to have fun, because this is going to be the best high school experience for you ever. And I say that because I changed so much with high school. Like, it changed me into a better person. In my freshman year, I used to be what they call a bitch. And I was really mean, I was rude, I was blunt, I didn't care about nobody's feelings. But, now that I've grown, and now that I care about people's feelings, and that I care so much, I want to help you guys out. I want to help everybody out in some way that, that's what high school basically does to you. It changes you into a different person than you was before. And that's something that's really good, because, you don't want to be that kind of way to people anymore, because you don't want people to do that to you. And so, yeah, that's one thing I can say. Another piece of high school advice would be to remember that high school is only 4 years and you're done. It's okay, because I cried a lot yesterday at my graduation, and it hurt me to leave so many people, but to know that they will be very successful gave me joy. Well, it gives me joy because, you know, I was a contributor to their life some way or another. You know, being there, even if it's being there or being an acquaintance or just saying hi, that stuff goes a very long way. And I leave you guys with this. Enjoy it to the fullest, and don't carry all that negativity with you when you leave high school and when you're coming into high school, because middle school's in the past, and once you get to college, high school will be in the past. You can dwell on it for a little while, but you got to remember that it's two different things. High school will definitely mold you into the person you will be in college, and college will definitely mold you into the person you will be when it comes to you becoming an adult. So, thank you.